all you wonderful people. Just a short video on a suggestion, I guess, for live bait fishermen, or if you're going to fish live bait sporadically like I do. I'm doing a video today out on a local lake, and I'm using live bait. I'm using redworms and night crawlers. And one thing I've noticed when you get those, either one from say Walmart or your local bait store, one thing I like to do is get them a day or two ahead of time. Number one, I've got a bait cooler. In the very bottom of it, I just have one of those little cooler packets, comes out of the freezer, which gives the worms a much better chance of survival on these hot days. When I get these worms, what I do, I'll get a piece of just brown paper, and I like to soak it in water to give them a drink. And then I just take some old vegetables, and so I had lettuce. This is actually some moss and just some algae out of one of my fish tanks. And look at all of them up on top. They're definitely trying to get a drink. They can eat the vegetable matter. And I'll do that for my night crawlers. So I've got some in that one. Of course, there again in this one, same thing, just a brown piece of paper soaked in, and I soak it in water that my wife uses to water her plants, so it's non-chlorinated. If it matters not, I don't know, but you can see they're coming up here. There's lettuce in there for them to get a drink and eat. I'm just trying to hydrate these worms before I actually use them. So those are my night crawlers. And then I have two different kinds of red worms. One of them doesn't need to be refrigerated, the other one does. And again, just a layer of brown paper. And look at all these red worms up in here, getting them a little bite to eat, getting them a drink. And that's again lettuce and just some algae and moss out of my fish tanks. And then the other red worm I have is one that does need to be refrigerated. Same thing, but you can see how much these guys are up there up top. They're getting a drink, they're active, they look great, and hopefully when I get out on the water, they'll be in much better shape, and I'll be able to keep these alive for the next few weeks, have some fishing bait to fish with. Just a little tip, if you haven't ever thought about it, that bait you're using, it would be important to keep it hydrated and fed so that when you throw it in the water, it's really wiggly. So that's my hope. Just a short video about live bait and what I like to do when I'm going to fish it. Don't fish it very often, and when I do, I like to keep it really wiggly. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.